Was it your margarita dance? Or maybe it was my slow dance in the 7th grade. I don't know. Hands are going. I don't know what happened right there. Going all in on this one. I need a straight jacket and a muzzle. What is right? Eat your banana. This is out of. You want to hug it out? What you do? I got a strike. You got a strike? Jarrod Schulz, the familiar face from Storage Wars, was once known for taking big risks and having unshakable confidence that kept viewers hooked. It's the boredom. I mean, all of that. Being said, what do you think this thing's worth? Oh, alongside Brandi, he turned dusty storage units into a successful business and built a brand that lit up the reality TV scene. Okay, all of the pieces of a prompter. Now, this is actually the screen that, but things didn't stay that way. A domestic violence accusation, a quiet breakup, and his slow exit from television cracked the once famous image of the Young Guns. Was it the beginning of a downfall or the start of something new? Jarrod Schulz and Brandi were known to fans as the Young Guns on Storage Wars. The couple spent almost 20 years together raising their two children, Cameron and Peyton, while running the thrift store now and then in Orange, California. Though they never married, the show showed them as a close couple with a relationship, both touching and tense, often visible through on-air arguments over bidding strategies. I told you if you waited around long enough, I was going to propose to you. Are we really going to do this? Yeah, 'cause I love you. Let's get married. Okay. Boom. According to Screen Rant, these interactions not only created drama for the cameras, but also showed real tension behind the scenes. On April 30th, 2021, Jarrod's public image took a hit after being charged with misdemeanor domestic violence following a fight with Brandi at a bar in Lake Forest, Orange County, California. Can go and duck. TMZ reported that on the night of the incident, Brandi was with friends when Jarrod showed up, starting a heated argument. People stated that Brandi told police Jarrod pushed her twice during the argument. I just wanted him to leave, but he wouldn't, Brandi said in her police statement as cited by Oxygen. Jarrod, through his attorney, Benjamin Arsenian, denied all accusations. I never touched her. It was just a misunderstanding during an argument, told TMZ. Jarrod left the scene before police arrived and was not arrested. Right away, the case was later handed over to the Orange County District Attorney's Office, and he was officially charged with 1 count of misdemeanor domestic violence. A court hearing was scheduled for July 12, 2021 after Jarrod entered a plea of not guilty. According to Entertainment Weekly, the charge caused strong public and media reaction. Nikki Swift noted that many Storage Wars fans expressed disappointment, especially since Jarrod had once been admired for his fearless bidding style and honest personality. The image of the Young Guns as symbols of young business spirit almost collapsed. On social media, some fans were shocked, while others harshly criticized him, arguing that even without a final verdict, the alleged behavior had already damaged the family image he and Brandi had built. In a rare interview on the Dad Diary YouTube channel, Brandi opened up about the pressure of keeping a perfect image. For years, I wasn't allowed to be myself for a very long time. Now I'm trying to figure out who I am again. While she did not directly address the incident, her words showed a personal effort to move forward after the breakup with Jarrod. TMZ reported that Storage Wars producer Andy quickly launched an internal investigation. Fox News confirmed that Jarrod's filming schedule was stopped while the network checked the details, including interviews with those involved. Although Andy released no official statement, Screen Rant and Best Life suggested the charge was the main reason Jarrod did not return after season 13. Meanwhile, Brandi continued on to season 15, leading auctions on her own. The Wrap observed that Jarrod's absence only highlighted the distance between them, especially since they were once seen as Two people you couldn't separate on the show. Beyond the damage to his reputation, Jarrod also faced legal pressure. According to pop culture, through his attorney, he wanted full dismissal of the case and refused any plea deal that did not result in the charges being dropped. TMZ, citing legal sources, reported that prosecutors offered no deal and the case went to trial. Witness testimonies from the bar were inconsistent, making things more complicated in the investigation. While the final outcome of the case was not widely shared, the incident left a lasting mark on Jarrod's career. Incubator and a brand new top-of-the-line incubator. What could they go for? Once a beloved TV personality, he now faces criticism from both the public and the media. The impact of the incident also reached Jarrod's relationship with Brandi and their children. Screen Rant noted that Brandi has since taken on the main responsibility of caring for Cameron and Peyton following the split, while Jarrod has kept his private life out of the spotlight. Alongside tensions that already existed, the incident became a turning point that couldn't be reversed, pushing Jarrod out of the Storage Wars spotlight and into an uncertain future filled with challenges. The golden era. Jarrod Schulz and Brandi Piani left a strong impression on Storage Wars, the Andy reality TV series that started in 2010, spanning more than 250 episodes across 13 seasons. Known as the Young Guns, they mixed Jarrod's boldness with Bry's caution, forming an exciting and interesting duo. According to Screen Rant, Jarrod stood out with his quick judgment in valuing items and his willingness to place big bets on storage units filled with antiques, jewelry, or rare collectibles. I'm not afraid to lose. As long as there's one valuable item, it makes up for everything, Jarrod once said in an episode of Storage Wars. This decisive approach helped him find many unique items such as vintage watches, century-old furniture, and artwork. According to IMDb, Jarrod's big gambles played a big role in shaping Storage Wars into a show full of drama and surprises. Beyond his business skills, Jarrod's strong personality made him a hard-to-replace person on the show. He often clashed with veteran biters like Daryl Sheets and Dave Hester, creating intense competition. The Wrap noted that Jarrod's confidence and direct style kept a balance between entertainment and expertise. Laura Dodson, a member of the production team, said in an interview with Reality Blur, Jarrod has explosive energy. He always commands attention, whether on set or in an auction. His disagreements with Brandi were also seen as an important part of the show, showing the real pressure of the auction business. The couple's popularity led to a spin-off series, Brandi and Jarrod Married to the Job, which aired in 2014. The show focused on their daily life, from running their now and then store to raising their two children. We work together, live together, and sometimes argue because of work, Brandi said in one episode. Though the show lasted only 8 episodes due to lower than expected ratings, it helped shape Jarrod's image as a versatile business owner. It also showed underlying tensions between the two, especially in moments like when Jarrod purchased an expensive storage unit against Bry's wishes, creating dramatic scenes that caught viewers' attention. In 2017, Jarrod took on a new challenge with Celebrity Car Wars Season 2 on History Channel Southeast Asia, participating in car-related challenges. I don't know much about cars, but I know how to win, he said in a promotional clip quoted by History. Although this appearance didn't achieve the same impact as Storage Wars, it showed Jarrod's willingness to try new things. Still, not all adventures outside of television went smoothly. Jarrod and Brandi once opened a second now and then location in Long Beach, California. But, according to Best Life, the store quickly shut down in 2014 due to disappointing sales. Even after the setback, Jarrod continued investing in storage units and managed to find several high-value items. Jarrod and Brandi's influence helped turn Storage Wars into a cultural phenomenon, bringing the storage auction business from obscurity into the mainstream. Screen Rant suggested that this duo attracted a younger audience drawn to the idea of treasure hunting in abandoned units. Jarrod's intense style and ability to turn seemingly worthless objects into profit inspired many to explore the industry themselves. All of that success began with humble beginnings when Jarrod laid the first bricks of his journey in an unpredictable and always changing industry starting from zero. Jarrod Schulz was born on October 15th, 1977 in California and grew up in a lively environment, one that would later help shape his business, spirit, and bold personality. According to Best Life, Jarrod did not come from a business family, but his curiosity and ability to adapt led him to the world of storage auctions. I always wanted to do something different, to not follow the beaten path, he once shared in an episode of Storage Wars. Before his television debut, Jarrod began his career by bidding on abandoned storage units, where participants had to take a gamble without knowing exactly what was inside. He was quickly drawn to the unpredictability and the high profit potential of the business by looking at small clues like the type of boxes, labels, or visible items. Jarrod slowly developed his ability to judge and select valuable units. This skill in reading storage units became the foundation of his success long before he gained fame on screen. He often attended auctions around Orange County, improving his negotiation skills while building a network in the field. Meeting Brandi marked a turning point in Jarrod's journey. They partnered to open a thrift store now and then in Orange, California, where they resold items recovered from storage units, from furniture and clothing to collectibles. The store was not only a business venture, but also a place where Jarrod could apply the knowledge and experience he had built up. We started from zero, but every item we sold was a win, Brandi once said in an episode of Storage Wars in 2010 when Jarrod and Brandi appeared together in the first season of Storage Wars now and then was also featured in the show and became a symbol of their business efforts, building something from the forgotten stuff of others. Jarrod's business journey was more than just personal. It showed the spirit of a generation willing to take risks in unknown territory. That same journey, though, would eventually lead him to unpredictable crossroads where the spotlight of fame came with pressures and challenges he had never faced before. A fateful turn, parting ways. After almost 2 decades together, Jarrod Schulz and Brandi officially ended their relationship in 2018, bringing to a close the era of the young guns, the duo once you couldn't separate from Storage Wars. Still, the news wasn't made public until season 13 aired in 2021, when Brandi confirmed on screen that they were no longer a couple. According to Screen Rant, the news came as a surprise to many viewers. "I'm doing my best to move forward for my kids and for myself," Brandi wrote on Instagram, as quoted by Nicki Swift. Jarrod stayed silent about the reasons behind the split. Best Life noted that this silence showed his effort to avoid unnecessary media attention during a sensitive time. After season 13, Jarrod no longer appeared on Storage Wars, marking the end of his journey with the show. In contrast, Brandi returned in season 15, taking on a leading role in the auctions and showing a more independent presence. The Wrap observed that Jarrod's absence changed the show's dynamics, as the duo's interactions had been a main feature, and he gave no official explanation for his departure, but both Screen Rant and Best Life suggested that personal tensions and previous issues had made him less compatible with the show's direction. "I want but to focus on new things and leave the past behind," Jarrod wrote on Facebook as, quoted by Pop Culture. In April 2019, Jarrod began a new chapter by becoming the owner and operator of Rush Bar and Grill in Lake Forest, California. Moving from the auction world to the food industry, he became deeply involved in all aspects from creating the menu to talking with customers. The restaurant serves classic American food, such as burgers, steaks, and craft beer. Best Life reported that Jarrod spent most of his time there treating the restaurant as a personal project. Following major life changes, the restaurant is a whole different world, but I love the feeling of building something from the ground up, he said. In an interview with Yelp, as quoted by Screen Rant, Rush Bar and Grill quickly became a local favorite, getting positive reviews on Yelp for its welcoming atmosphere and quality food, though it didn't reach the widespread recognition of Storage Wars. In his personal life, Jarrod began a new relationship with Rochelle Beckman, a woman outside the entertainment industry. The two often appeared together on social media. According to Nicki Swift, Rochelle brought a renewed sense of stability to Jarrod's life, allowing him to focus on the present. I'm living a simpler life now, and it suits me, Jarrod wrote on Instagram as reported by Screen Rant. He rarely mentioned Cameron and Peyton, causing questions about his current relationship with his children. Best Life noted that Brandi appeared to take on most of the parenting responsibilities as seen through her frequent posts about family activities, while Jarrod kept his private life more guarded. Although Jarrod still keeps his social media presence with about 61,000 followers on Instagram and 23800 on Facebook, his posts have become less frequent. Recent updates mainly focus on activities at Rush Bar and Grill, from new dishes to live events at the restaurant. Pop Culture commented that this shift shows Jarrod's effort to rebrand himself as a local business owner, stepping away from the spotlight. Even so, his absence from Storage Wars left a noticeable gap for fans. Some online comments still express hope to see him return. I have no regrets about what's behind me. Everything's a lesson, he wrote in another Facebook post, as quoted by Nicki Swift. The breakup with Brandi and his move to the cooking world not only showed Jarrod's ability to adapt, but also reflect his strength in the face of major life changes. From a familiar television figure with millions of viewers, he chose a quieter path, one focused on stability and rebuilding. Though he no longer appears regularly on screen, Rush Bar and Grill and his relationship with Rochelle Beckman show that Jarrod is moving forward on his own terms, closing one chapter and beginning a new journey, the legacy of a high-stakes player. As one half of the Young Guns on Storage Wars, Jarrod Schulz played a crucial role in making the series into a reality TV phenomenon, appearing in more than 250 episodes. Across 13 seasons, he was remembered not only for his aggressive bidding style, but also for his many memorable on-screen moments. I never give up, no matter how hopeless the unit looks, he once said in an episode of Storage Wars. According to IMDb, this unwavering mindset was part of what made Jarrod an essential figure in the show. Screen Rant noted that his energetic presence inspired millions of viewers, especially young people looking for opportunities in what once seemed like an unknown field, storage unit auctions. The 2014 spin-off, Brandi and Jarrod Married to the Job, though it lasted only 8 episodes, helped make Jarrod's image stronger as a versatile TV personality. According to Wikipedia, the show not only highlighted his experience as a seasoned bidder, but also offered a glimpse into his role in both family life and business. While it didn't match the success of Storage Wars, the spin-off helped build an image of Jarrod as someone capable of balancing work and life. In 2017, he pushed boundaries once more by joining Celebrity Car Wars on History Channel, Southeast Asia. According to IMDb, the Appearance didn't create much buzz, but it showed Jarrod's openness to trying new experiences beyond his familiar area. Still, personal controversies, especially the 2021 incident, damaged Jarrod's image in the public eye. According to Nicki Swift, a portion of the audience that once admired him began to change their view, shifting from support to doubt. Even so, Best Life noted that many fans continue to see him as an important part of the show. He's still part of the show no matter what happened, one fan wrote on Twitter, as quoted by Pop Culture. His move to running Rush Bar and Grill in Lake Forest in 2019 marked an attempt to rebuild his personal brand. The restaurant, known for its friendly vibe and simple menu, gradually became part of his new chapter, not under the spotlight, but still driven by the same desire to build and grow. Today, Jarrod leads a quieter life, focusing on managing Rush Bar and Grill and his relationship with Rochelle Beckman. According to Screen Rant, he rarely shares details about his personal life, particularly his relationship with his children, Cameron and Peyton, leaving the public with many unanswered questions. Nicki Swift observed that this silence may be Jarrod's way of keeping privacy after years in the public eye. "I'm living for the present and for what makes me happy," he wrote on Instagram, as quoted by Pop Culture, saying that peace and stability now matter more to him than fame. Jarrod's legacy is a layered story, from his television success to his efforts at starting over after the crisis. Storage Wars introduced him to millions of viewers, but it is his ability to adapt and move forward after setbacks that ultimately defines him as a memorable figure. While he may no longer be a regular face on screen, Jarrod's impact on reality TV and his commitment to rebuilding his life are still seen as a vital part of Storage Wars history and as a reminder of the complex nature of fame. Jarrod Schulz was once you couldn't separate from Storage Wars, a symbol of boldness and the thrill of chasing the unknown. Although his public image has changed, his journey through hardship and into a fresh start has shown another side of Jarrod, resilient, grounded, and wise enough to know when to let go. The legacy Jarrod leaves behind isn't just in the treasures he once found at auctions. It's also a story of transformation, ability to adapt, and the courage to redefine oneself. He stands as a living example that fame may fade, but character endures. Will Jarrod one day return to television? Are you hoping for a comeback? Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories about the people who once helped shape the world of reality TV. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in our next videos.